If you don't gather yourself as a woman and become your own best friend, I'm not talking about listen, I know I have a particular personality, and it's like either you like it or you don't, but I've always been a straight shooter, and nobody understood how that was going to be organized and gathered for TV. Because on the radio, you know, it was what it was. But 10 years later on TV, thank you for, I can only be me.
Go, Wendy!
What are you taking a video? What are you doing? All I'm saying is, women, it's very important that you gather yourself, that you have something for yourself. I don't care how in love you are, you have your own account over there. A credit card where he has no access. It's very important that you educate yourself. And it doesn't mean formal education. You know, college isn't for everybody, but you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. And then you start having babies. Who do you think is the primary parent? Us. Oh. What the old school, back in the day, Harriet Tubman years was going on? You. Wow, your teeth are really beautiful. Hi. So, ladies, it's very important that you don't get drunken off of buying a bunch of shoes and handbags and things like that. You know, you buy something that's important and you keep it forever, says she with full Swarovskis on her feet. I didn't buy them. The show bought them. When you get your talk show, they'll buy you beautiful things too. Jimmy Choo. So I know a little something. You learn how to be your own best friend. You keep yourself together regarding these drugs and things. Be careful about who you birth with. Be careful about that. And your job, be careful regarding, you don't want to be a Me Too'er. I'm very proud I've never been touched. But I understand the perils of women who have been. I got all my bones standing up, not laying on my back. All I'm saying. And we're living in some very critical times. Not just being black women, but being women, period. We're living in very critical times. So save more, don't overspend. Look in the mirror at the girl that you see, because she's your best friend, not the girl you're about to call on the phone. That's the bitch waiting to do you in. All I'm saying, all I'm saying. And on that note, because I'm the keynote speaker, I think I've said everything.
Excuse me, people. Guys, we're going to have to ask
never mind.
to clear this area.
No, we're doing Ask Wendy the whole bit. This is a really joyous day for me because I never thought that I'd be back here as who I am. I didn't ask for a talk show, it just kind of popped in my lap. I was having a really good day for burping at you, for, licking my fingers. Look, I can only be me. I can't be them. Because they're not winning, I am. Okay, I'm gonna be back with Ask Wendy. And believe me, you. Believe me, you. We have, I have one of my producers who's been with me the whole 10-year ride. Actually, I've been on for 11 years because the 6-week sneak peek was 11 years ago. When my son was small and chubby. And now he's backstage. Everybody can't get over it. Bob Lee's like, oh my God, I remember you coming to the, Mommy! he'd tell everybody, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. And he's home from college for the weekend because he knew about this. He wanted to, be here. So I am going to take my break while they organize. Jasmine has prepared some really good Ask Wendy's. And believe me, I don't know everything, but if you're gonna ask Wendy, then you're gonna ask Wendy. And away we go. Where's my first patient? Oh, a man. There he is.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? Hello. Hi, Wendy. How you doing?
I don't know.
My name's John. And my question is, I work at Improv too. I'm working long hours. I don't talk to my girl for about a week. So she decides to show up at my crib at 7 a.m. with another man and cuss me out. Hollering and cussing, making commotion. So I kind of took a step back after that. And now she keeps on texting me and won't let me leave me alone. So should I engage her? Should I interact with her? I kind of just don't want the drama.
Well, here's the problem, Dwayne. How long have you been with her?
Not just 5 months.
All right. No, but 3 months when you want to stay with somebody. So respect the 5. I respect that. Dwayne, you can't just drop off the map for a week when you're in a relationship. That's your fault. It's your fault. And as far as her texting you or showing up, it's more effective than texting. She wants to know, what the hell's going on here? Who's in your driveway? But I understand you were working, you were being a good guy, but you were wrong for dropping off the map for 5 days and thinking that you don't even need to text her or call her or something or another. 5 months? And you're not engaging with her for 5 days? Doesn't mean she has to come over, cook dinner, or you have to see each other. But come on, 5 months? This is your fault. So after this is all over, you need to take her out and tell her you're sorry. And continue on.
All right, thank you.
She's not crazy, you are.
Hi, Wendy.
Louder.
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? Okay, so I'm 26 years old. I'm in my first relationship, my serious relationship, and he can't seem to stop talking to his ex. They've been together.
It's not good. Not good. See, I can tell you that.
Listen to our patient. She's 26. She's in her first serious relationship. She doesn't talk loud, so I have to transcribe everything to you.
Okay, but they've been together for 6 years, and he was gonna marry her, but we've been together for only 2 months, so I don't know if I'm the rebound or if I should let this go.
This is not Ask You. It's Ask Wendy. But when I need help from my co-host, I call on you. I've got the diagnosis. Shh. I need to ask back questions. How long was the break between his... First of all, how old are you? 26.
I'm 26.
And how old is he?
26.
Okay, and he was in a relationship for 6 years? Do they have children together? Okay, what timeline was the break between him breaking up with her or whatever and getting together with you?
So they started talking, they stopped talking. He told me in February, but I recently found out it was really June, but we started talking at the end of July.
Okay. Here's the thing, and it's really sweet, this is your first relationship. You're in way over your head. He still has feelings for his ex, and you don't know how to handle it, so the best way to handle it is just bounce. Exactly. You've been with him for 2 months? Bye, boy. Good luck, girl.
Louder.
Can you hear me?
You must speak louder.
Alright, hello. Hi,
You know, sometimes we as women, we're told to be meek and mild and soft. And when we speak loud, sometimes we speak so loud it turns people off. You have to find that medium ground though, girls. Okay, find the medium ground.
All right, medium ground. You can hear me? Cool. Hi, Wendy. How you doing? My name's Aubrey. I'm 21, and my question for you today is: so I just started messing with a guy recently, and we were having sex, and during it, he called me a bitch. It caught me off guard, just how it caught everybody else off guard. I stopped, and I looked at him. And you know, so anyway.
Was he pulling your hair at the same time?
Similar, close to. So, I stopped, but I saw his reaction. He's looking at me like, what's wrong? So I just made it seem like it was okay, but I guess he saw my reaction of, are you dumb? Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with you? So he asked me about it later, and now he's been acting different.
Did he finish? Did you finish?
I finished.
Okay. Well, and you've been with him for how long?
It's been like 3 months. It's early.
Okay, but 3 is the magic number. That's when you know whether you want to roll forward or cut it off.
But he thinks of the word bitch equivalent to saying my nigga, or like that's my bitch.
No, it's not. However, the word bitch does have a very timely place. Sometimes it puts you in your place, and sometimes it turns you on. Just saying.
Exactly. So for the sexual reason, should that be okay?
Have a conversation with him and let him know how you feel, you know?
Yeah. Because for me, you know, you could
Talk loud.
for me, you could change it up. Change it up for the reason of that being, it's fine. You know, it could be okay. But it caught me off guard, and I did look at him like,
Well, you're only
you gotta be-
21. There's going to be plenty of stuff that men do that catch you off guard. Okay?
Yeah.
But have the conversation with him when you leave here. Okay? And by the way, that's not so offensive during sex.
Noted.
Unless you're offended.
Thank you, Aubrey.